Welcome to the classiest channel on YouTube. Fuck! That's hot! Oh my god. Gross. Hi, what's up? It's Erin. I'm back because I took a few weeks off because I'm a student. All done school though, we're good. I'm ready to graduate JK. I have 2.5 more years of this shit. But now it's winter break and I'm ready to party, and I'm also ready to tell you about a really embarrassing story I have when I met a celebrity slash YouTuber. Same thing nowadays. I actually made a hat. I made this hat. I structured it myself. Now, if you're a true fan, you know this hat. If so, congrats! I put a whole bunch of names in here, and I'm just gonna choose that one and tell you the story associated with me meeting that person. Are you ready? I'm scared. I'm not into this at all. Oh! I got Drew Monson. No! What if he sees this video? Also, look at my writing on this. I could literally sign autographs at Disneyland because it's just scribbles. I went to VidCon this summer, and I think it was the last day of VidCon. I got to go to a cool party with my friends Tiff and Jess and Chantel. It was awesome and fun, and I got to meet two of my internet friends, Celeste and Jackson from the Huffington Post. Hey guys, what's up? And I'm going to tell you a story of when I met Drew Monson, who's, if you don't know who he is, I'm going to put up a picture right here. Yikes. He is best known. I don't like associating people with other people because I just feel like that's so shallow, but if you don't know who he is best friends with Shane Dawson, who's a very popular YouTuber here on the interwebs, and he has his own channel, and his videos are literally some of the funniest things I have ever seen in my entire life. I have never laughed harder, and I got to meet him, and the way that happened was that we were at a party, and I was standing with, I think, Chantel or something, and I saw from across the room, I was like, that's Drew Monson. That's my queen. That's my queen. I was a mess already, and he was standing with Jessie Buttafuoco, who's the co-host on Shane Dawson's podcast, and I'd actually already talked to her at the start of the party, so I was like, there's my in, go hit it up now, but I was so flustered it was a bad idea to go up then and there. But I went up and I was like, hey Jessie, what's up? And she's like, hey, what's up? And we were talking, she's like, this is Drew, this is my first time ever meeting Drew. And I'm like, really guys? That's so weird because you have tons of like mutual friends. And then she left to go get another drink or something. And she left me and Drew, which was weird. And I was like, hey, you know, I love your videos. Oh, yikes, I'm cringing. We talked a little bit and I had like a drink in my hand and I think he thought it was an alcoholic drink. Because it was like an open bar and like all the drinks had the same cup and the same style, but really it was just water because I was underage. And then we talked and I'm like, no, I'm only 19. And it's weird because I can't drink here in America, but I can in Canada. So it's kind of weird to come over the border and see like 21 is the legal age, which is really old if you really think about it, and it's weird to see like all the alcohol out in the open. I didn't really explain all this, but this is just the thought process I was going through. The fact that you can go to CVS and get hard liquor and it's out in the open 2 aisles away from the craft section where all the kids are, that's weird to me. But anyways, I was talking about that, and then he's like, oh yeah, I don't drink, and then I messed my entire night up. He's like, I don't drink, and I'm like, I know, because in that one video you said, and don't ever do this guys, if you ever meet a YouTuber, do not quote their videos to him. Most people picture when you quote a video to a YouTuber that you like, it's just a word, or like a couple words, you know, it's just very short and concise, and it's like, oh hey, cool, you're a fan, but I actually quoted a phrase, and that phrase was not a normal person sentence, it was a really very Drew Monson-esque sentence that I was weird to say to him because he had just met me and I was just a random girl from Canada. But I said to him in the most serious manner ever, I was like, oh yeah, like you said in that video, I've never had a sip of that alky alky or a puff of that wee wee weed. And then he looks at me and he's like, oh. And then my friend Celeste comes over, and then I think she thought Drew was someone who she knew, and she was like, oh hey, it's nice to see you, and then they were talking about that for a while, and I was just standing there like, oh no. And then Celeste turns to me and we start talking and I see Drew out of the corner of my eye reach into his pocket, pull out his phone, open it, and then turn to us and go, oh sorry, I'm getting a call, and he puts it up to his ear and walks away. And I was like, what just happened? This is something out of a movie. That's something that the popular kid in a high school TV show would do if he's talking to like the nerd of the school. He would just be like, oh, you know, I'm getting a call. Bye, loser! And I was like, that's me. My life. Oh, what's happening to me? So that was a very weird experience, and that's something that I still cringe thinking about today. I literally thought after that, I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to watch his videos again because I'm just gonna think about that experience. A month and a half passed and I was like, these videos are great, I can't stop watching. So I'm gonna plug Drew because he's actually so funny, and I'm so sorry for being weird and terrible, and dude, I'm normal, I swear. Long story short, guys, if you see a YouTuber that you literally have become obsessed with, don't go up to them when you're flustered, because it will be a mess. Calm yourself down and realize that they're just normal people and that you should probably be a normal person. Be your normal self. Don't be some person influenced by like, oh my god, fame. Calm yourself down. Don't be a crazy idiot. And that's it for that story. That was really terrible, right? I'm gonna go throw myself off my balcony. And no, don't. No. That was too no. In all honesty, I'm not gonna throw myself off my balcony. I'm gonna go make a pizza pocket out of a wrap and some mozzarella. This is the life I live. I'm not dangerous. And that's it for this video. If you like this video, subscribe down there so you can know when I make new videos, and also so you can tell me that you actually like this video and I can make more videos like it. Yay! And I will see you guys next week. Bye! Hockey, it's where aggressive men come and they put on, you know, the jersey their father passed down to them.